Hey, what's up everybody? It's Josh here. I'm here with Coach Juice, and we're gonna go over this week's muscle minute workout for you. So for this workout, we're gonna have 3 groups of 3 exercises. You're gonna do each exercise for 60 seconds. You'll have about 10 seconds to switch between exercises. We're gonna go through each group, through that circuit of 3 groups, 2 times. You ready, Juice?
Ready.
Okay, so exercise number 1, we're starting with our kettlebell. Sit up between those feet. We're gonna arch that lower back. Yank that kettlebell up towards your chest, squeezing those glutes, or using those hips to drive those heels into the floor, catching it right there in your chest. Deep breath in, push that air out as you yank that kettlebell up. Second exercise, you're gonna get that kettlebell, or you can use a dumbbell for this one in that offset position. So it's gonna be on one side or the other, and we're just gonna squat here, nice and controlled. Again, when we go to this offset position, it's really gonna force a lot of other muscles to stabilize, make sure we maintain proper posture, so we get some core work in here as well. Deep breath in on the way down, push that air out as you drive back up. Halfway through, if you want, you can switch to the other side, or you could do one side for 60 seconds, and then when we come back around, you could do the other side for 60. So it's up to you, whichever way you'd like to make that work. For our third exercise in this group, we're gonna work our beast squat to Spiderman step. Again, one of our favorite exercises here. You're gonna sit back into that beast squat by pressing yourself back, and then as you come out of that beast squat, you're gonna spring forward with one leg, squeeze that shoulder blade as you rotate into that front leg. One more on the other side. You'll notice how Juice is squeezing as she rotates here, back and forth on that one. Our second group of exercises, we're gonna grab some dumbbells. We're gonna start with some Arnold presses here. So palms facing you, hands together. You're gonna squeeze those shoulder blades, press high overhead, pull them back down and close up. So we open up by squeezing, press, pull back down, and then bring those hands back in. Again, for this exercise, you're probably gonna go something a little lighter than a traditional press because of the position your arms are gonna be in. You're really gonna have to focus on those shoulder muscles doing the work, and it's gonna be a lot of work on those presses. Second exercise is gonna be our power curls. So you can see Juice is looking for something a little bit heavier on this one. Even heavier, Juice? Heavier, Juice.
All right, we'll go.
Here we go. Now we're gonna do our power curls. So we're gonna use those hips, sit them back, and then explode up, curling those dumbbells right up to your shoulders. Notice how she's pausing at the top, glutes are squeezed tight, deep breath in, push that air out, swing them back, drive on up, catching them right there at your shoulders. Seth, get you some heavier dumbbells. These are not heavy enough for her yet. Our third exercise in this group is gonna be our forward lunge. So this is gonna have a bit of a feel of a stretch here as well, which is nice. So we're gonna start with those arms straight, tension in those bands. Now just gonna take a big step forward, squeezing that back glute as she takes her knee down forward. Now she's gonna push back up with her leg and pull with her arms. So she's using her arms and her legs here at the same time. Your deep breath in, push that air out. As she steps forward, she's feeling a nice stretch through the hip flexor and the chest. As she steps back up, she's working that front leg and working those pecs here. So deep breath in, pushing that air out, nice and controlled. This is another opportunity where you, if you want, you can slow down and get your breathing back in order, or you can push that pace there. Our third group of exercises now. We're on to the last group. We're gonna start with some dumbbell front raises. So squeeze those glutes nice and tight, wall those abs, and you're gonna bring those dumbbells up to your shoulders. Now I'm gonna have you do here, Juice, as well, is you're gonna kind of rotate as you come up, so we get a little bit of that scapular retraction here. As we roll up here, nice and controlled. Those scapula are also gonna work around that rib cage. So drive up just above the shoulders, nice and controlled on the way down. Again, this is an exercise you're probably gonna go a little bit lighter with those dumbbells because this is a lot of work for such a small muscle group here. So that's definitely a lot of work there, huh? Yeah. Now, here we go. Their second exercise in this group is our press jacks. You get those dumbbells to your shoulders and then throw those dumbbells up as you kick those feet apart here. If you need to, you step out one leg at a time. Nice and controlled on every single one. You can take that impact out if you need to. And then our last exercise, we're gonna grab that slam ball and we're gonna take everything out on that ball today. So no matter how good or how angry you're feeling, this is gonna do the trick for you. Reach high overhead, sit that butt back as you slam that ball down. We use your whole body here. So think about every single slam. One slam at a time, as hard as you can. Now 60 seconds is a long time. So you might need to take a second every few reps, take a nice deep breath, and then work on those slams. Okay, that's our muscle minute workout for this week. Great job.